Hi, my name is Ilma and welcome to my channel. I have been posting Christian blogs 13 straight years every day. Today I'd like to share Hosea 12 verses 7 to 10. Here's the word of God. A merchant in whose hands are false balances, he loves to oppress. Ephraim has said, but I am rich, I have found wealth for myself. In all my labors they cannot find in me iniquity or sin. I am the Lord your God from the land of Egypt. I will again make you dwell in tents as in the days of the appointed feast. I spoke to the prophets, it was I who multiplied visions, and through the prophets gave parables. Hosea 12 verses 7 to 10. Here's my poem. Pride goes before sin. Those who boast about their wealth and riches are deceived because every good gift comes from God above. The wicked does not acknowledge that there is a God. They manipulate others so they can profit well. The proud thinks his wealth is his own doing. He doesn't recognize God's provision and blessing. Here's my commentary. In these following verses, the prophet Hosea presents the manifestations of the wicked and the proud. He describes a merchant who has false scales to trick people into thinking they got a good deal. They actually deceive the buyers so they could earn more profit. During the time this was written, the market was a shopping mall. The vendors could easily do something with the scale to trick the weight of the goods they are buying. Even in our online shopping, we could still find dishonest sellers. They could easily pay someone to write dishonest reviews so they could sell their product and then deliver a much inferior item to their customer. Another way to cheat consumers is to put false promises of the product that it cannot truly deliver. In verse 8, the self-made man who thinks that it is his own hard work and effort which made him wealthy, they forgot that every blessing they have is from God. They become proud and self-reliant and do not thank or acknowledge God's provision for them. It is foolish to think you can do anything without God's hand in it. Everything comes from Him. Reflection. How are self-sufficiency and deceitfulness both sins that stem from pride? When you are proud, you focus on your own self. Nothing is better than you. You are right. You are the center of the universe. So when you are self-sufficient, you will not need anybody. So it is the clear manifestation of the opposite of humility. A humble person admits what their weaknesses are and they go to ask for help. The self-sufficient person would never go to anyone to ask for help, which just shows that they are self-made, that they are only relying on themselves. They don't need anybody. So now deceitfulness is also a sin, because when you're deceitful, it still stems from pride. Why would you be deceiving if you are not trying to cover up for something that is flawed in you? So in this merchants, he's talking about the merchant in verse 7. Why is deceitfulness their pride? Because they want to earn more money quickly. So they try to be dishonest. They cheat their scales and balances so that they can get more profit and earn money fast. And so when they do that, or maybe they think that they are better, they're smarter than those who are buying their products, because they are not going to research about it anyway. So why bother? And that's easy money for them. So that's still pride, thinking that they can get away with it. and it's so prevalent in our society today, especially self-sufficiency. We don't usually see self-sufficiency as a sin, but the reason why it's a sin is because it removes you from God dependency. You remove God in the picture. You just put yourself, everything that happened is about you, everything is your own effort. So you're not acknowledging that there is a higher being than you are. Thanks for watching. I hope you check my website at ILMA'S.com for artworks, photographs, and a copy of this blog. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube so I could make more videos, give you the Word of God. And if you haven't already, check over 4,000 videos I've done over the years I've been doing this daily. Just type on YouTube or Google search ILMA'S Poem Devotional. Today is the last day of 2025, and I would like to greet you all a blessed and peaceful and God-filled year this year. And I hope that my prayer for you is that you will be filled with the hunger to know the truth, with the hunger to get closer to God, with the hunger to grow your faith. So thanks for watching. I hope you check my website again. Have a blessed year and have your hearts filled with glorifying God so that you will have the joy and the peace that only comes from knowing Him. Thanks for watching.